All right, hello, what's up, everybody? Hope you guys have had a good first couple days of the week. This is my first time doing this now, so we're gonna be mapping out some ideas for DJ live. Let's give it a shot. See what we can map out. Month to month. I'm on the monthly time frame right now, mapping out some levels. Kind of erased everything by accident this morning, but that's no problem. Gives us a better outlook, especially from the higher time frame. You always got to zoom out, make sure you do. We're going to be trying calling these live. I'm going to try to make this video pretty quick so you guys can maybe take advantage of it during the New York session, which it's still in play right now. So I'll try to do it as quick as possible. But yeah, this is my first time doing this, so bear with me, right? Bear fucking with me. All right. So I usually map out all the way, starting on the monthly time frame down to, I kind of map it down all the way from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame using, some PPLs and stuff. If you don't know what PPLs are, I will make another video for that actually. I do not have a time for that right now. But and then so after those higher time frames, after you start going down the higher time frames, I like to start changing my color. So I know that when we do get to those monthly time frame levels, I know the significance of it. I usually always round these down too, by the way, guys. I usually like to keep them as flat as possible. All right, that should be good for the moment though, to be honest. As we'll start to zoom in. So you could definitely see GJ has been super bullish. We have been playing these bulls since we reached down to the 149 with that price grab, especially start that new quarter Q4, start that Q4 very bullish and strong. So you could obviously see we are still in that bullish trend, and there's no reason for us to be playing any type of sells on the long term, I should say, through a fundamental bias. This right here is JXY. If you do not know what that is, I'll go into that in another video. But this here is essentially the Japanese yen currency index. It gives you an idea through what I like to see it on the higher time frame, an idea of the macro bias sentiment. As you can see, the yen has been super weak since a very long time now. We've been free falling. These were the all-time lows that I have mapped out here. I can honestly remove that since we won't be above that area for a while, especially since Japan has not changed their monetary policy sentiment. So as long as they stay dovish and the Bank of Japan stays dovish, and until they start raising interest rates, we can just continue to fall and reach new lows. Just because we haven't been there doesn't mean we can't get there before or after. So with that being said, we can obviously see how weak it is on the monthly. I like to see it on the 4-hour. So while I'm monitoring the yen through the session, I can kind of see our bias. I always peep the UK 100 as well. UK 100 is important to see, you know, the power of the UK strength. I don't even know if I said that right, but whatever. I'll figure out. I'll just cut it. Bow, 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 bow. All right. So yeah, back to these ideas. I'm gonna map out some areas here, quick little areas. Make sure I get some important ones. Just trying to fill in these gaps here in this range that we're in, just so we can monitor some levels. See how we're bouncing off this 2 here, off 200. And remember, we're still in that bullish bias. So we're going to be looking for buys. I wouldn't recommend any sells unless you're, you know, unless we see much more seller action, order flow, because we need to see much more deeper pullbacks. And even if we do have a pullback, I'd still be looking for areas of interest for better price points to jump in buys. Right. So even if we do have that pullback and we don't break areas of interest, we can still play those buys and have that range back up to this to these new highs, or these intraday highs, I should say. Actually, these are not intraday highs. These were our highs that we reached in September here. So I do think there is liquidity here that we should be grabbing. With that being said, this would be a higher time frame idea if we were to go down to the 160.2 area, which I believe that's where it's at. Oh, 166. This 166 area would be a higher time frame idea if we were failed to break under this price point sensitivity, which obviously this area is pretty important, because when we did break this, we failed to break under it and then had this rally. So we would definitely like to see the reaction and how we would see price action, or what price action would do there. So since we understand what 166 is, I'm just gonna put that there. And we'll be looking, I can see this, we're on the 1 hour too, by the way, guys. So these are kind of intraday trade ideas. So it doesn't necessarily need to happen today, but it can happen within the next couple sessions. But GJ has been moving pretty well lately, if you've been monitoring GJ. I do like this area too of, what is this? This is 161.8. Because as you can see, this this PPL right here is a sorry, I have OCD, like to make them the same shape and shit. This I'm sorry, I'm fucking dyslexic. This white line here is a monthly key level, or PPL, I should say. So it does have a significance, and I would definitely like to see how we react there. Or what we're doing is just playing the buys. We break above, you know, 164, have those closures above 164, we should be able to continue our way up. I would say this 160 flat area here would be more of an intraday, like I said. So you'd have to be very patient, wait for the right price action, wait for the closures that you're waiting for, and definitely watch the lower time frame for confirms of price action. So right now you can definitely see that we're on a little pullback. We're reacting to this 163.2, but the price action is still pretty bearish, to be honest. I would definitely like to see a continued pullback, maybe to even this area. It doesn't necessarily even have to reach 161.8. It could just react to this little area here. Let me see, where's my fucking, so you could just and do one of these. Maybe even double bottom on there and continue up. And that's obviously you could do the same thing with this PPL here too, right? So and then this could be the double bottom when you have those lower time frame closures under it. See right now you can see I'm not, like I said, I'm not too big on the buys right now. Bearish price action is pretty present and adamant. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we can react here. All right, I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna close it and I'm gonna let you guys wait and hopefully somebody can see this. Hopefully this doesn't happen in the next, closing minutes of the hour. Oh, well, it's 10 o'clock now. So we're setting up this new 30 minutes. So I'm gonna close this, post it, and yeah, that was that welcome to my first fucking little rundown of the New York session. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.